I want to analyze this, right? So Benny Johnson tells these young kids they should be looking for a trad wife, okay? And then I'm gonna read the definition. Remember, I made a video. 40% of the women in America, young women between the ages of 15. 15 is young woman. It doesn't mean that you as a man gets to rape them because they happen to be a young woman. They're not legal. Legal age is 18. Let's remember that, okay? 15 to 44. We're not even talking about the women that are over the age of 44, like Rosie O'Donnell, who left because she saw what kind of a she's known what kind of a scumbag Trump has been, is, and his administration is. She understood this assignment. She fucking left and went to fucking Ireland. Okay? And she's well over the age of 44. So women are leaving. They're leaving the America's administration right now's Titanic. They're fucking jumping overboard. Okay? They're leaving. They're gone. They see the tanking of America coming under this administration and the shit that these defunct, corrupt Republicans are doing. Okay? A trad wife, short for traditional wife, is a married woman who embraces traditional gender roles, prioritizes homemaking, cooking, cleaning, and childcare, while her husband acts as the primary breadwinner and head of the household. The concept is a social media phenomenon where women document their lives online, often with a curated, nostalgic 1950s aesthetic. Let's analyze this. Young men right now are having a hard time dealing with the social structure as is. So much so, they're red pilling. So much for they are choosing other men. They're literally choosing other men. Secretly choosing other men. The dating and social circles is reliant on technology to connect. We're living in a society that people don't speak to each other anymore. They don't date. And you have this MAGA Republican fake religious administration trying to tell young boys what they need to do when these young boys are finding it even difficult to support themselves, let alone be the breadwinner, so that these women, these trad wives, can stay home and do all of these things. Young men in America can't even support themselves, and they're feeling desperate so much that all they want to do is play video games. I have watched different channels where young men and also young women feel so disconnected from reality that being on video games and using AI and all those different things to entertain themselves, because they don't see any of this right here happening. They don't see the ability to buy a home. They don't see the ability to actually support women in this manner. And that's just one of the problems, right? Or a few of the problems. You have men that haven't been taught, or young men who haven't been taught how to be a breadwinner. How does that happen? How does it happen for them to be that breadwinner? How does it happen for young men in America to hold a position where they can actually, they have the strength and emotional stability and all the things it takes to be head of a household? These people, if Disney World or Disney itself gave women false hope about finding their forever prince, right? How much lies are this administration telling these boys about how they can be this? The words are bullshit. You have an administration giving to billionaires and cutting actual social programs for all of Americans. There are no jobs. People are getting laid off left and right. And if they have a job, the jobs don't sustain themselves, let alone a household. This administration has zero foresight. And when I say zero, I mean zero foresight. Healthcare is under attack. Schools are under attack. Everything is under attack, and there is fucking zero foresight to make any of this shit right here happen. Let me just say, a lot of women don't want to work. I get it. But a lot of women they cannot not work. So when you tie all this shit together, where women's rights to abortion for children that even the person they get pregnant by can't sustain them. They have no rights to their body. When women are told by doctors, bring your significant other in, and we'll discuss what we can do for you for anything that you're dealing with when it comes to disease or illnesses or any of that shit, and don't respect women, period. Period. And women can't get adequate health care. Women are dying on birthing fucking tables, and it doesn't matter your race in America. And you got Benny Johnson telling young boys, have 1 million kids with your wife. Fuck her if her fucking uterus falls out. Fuck her if she dies on the fucking birthing table. There's no respect. And if how are you even going to get this wife? I mean, I have ideas about your fucking administration and how you want to do it. Yeah, but all of it's illegal. This administration is so fucking out of touch with reality. And they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So these men and these women that they're forcing for these women to become trad wives, don't worry. Your husband's going to pop up a tent for you. He'll pop a fucking tent up for you. It might be a cold motherfucking winter for you and your children. But he'll pop a tent up because that'll be the only thing that these men can afford. For you to be that trad wife. These fucking people have no foresight.